You can do it Tuesday. You can do it Tuesday evenings when I get off. Wednesday and maybe Thursday, but it can't be past 1 o'clock. Oh, my hair looks like a hot mess.
You gotta get your beauty plate.
I know. Working from home, boy. You thinking it's easy just to get out of bed and go to the next room. But shoot, I'll be looking at it and say, oh, it's 8:55 and I gotta log on by 9. But it's not take that long to log on the computer. Okay, who's on here? Hey, YouTube. Are you on here? Cause I'm about to let me see.
Yeah, I'm getting all right now.
All right, maybe put the little link. See anybody want to get in here. Oh. If nobody get on here, I ain't staying on here because I want to look at my YouTube channel, see what's going on in the world. All right. I don't see nobody in here. I'm gonna wait. Somebody's lurking in the background. Hey, YouTube. All right. Who's on here? What's up, David? Oh my goodness, they pay $7 for a paper product scan audit at Dollar General. What? Right up the street. Dang it, I could have done that today. I don't see your face. How come you're not on there? Oh.
No.
Oh,
there I am. Hey.
Oh, man. Field agent got a $7 payout to go to the Dollar General to scan paper scan audit. $7. I hope it's here tomorrow. Ooh, Big Lots. Man, I was there to see. I hope this thing is here tomorrow because I will be going to these places tomorrow.
Yeah.
See, $7 right up the street, literally. I hope it's there tomorrow because I will be doing them. I'll get me a quick $14 just to go to the store and scan some paper. I made $246.90. I'm trying to see if I let this build up to the end of the year, and then I'll deposit it into my account.
Then he can buy me something for Christmas.
Look, my birthday before yours, so that means I get a gift first.
Mine's, oh yeah, yours is the 9th, right?
The 18th.
Oh, then my birthday is before yours because I'm on the 14th. So, so I'm first.
Give you a bag of rocks.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Now you know. I hope you ain't talking about crack rocks.
No, David does not do drugs.
See, when you say rocks, you know that's a street lingo.
I just got it. But no, I don't even do marijuana. So.
I can't do it.
I get high on life. Shoot, I'm clumsy enough when I'm, when I'm sober. So.
Where's everybody?
I know. Avon's not on.
I should call her. I should call her on the phone. Let me see. I should text Lynn. See what she's doing.
Yeah, David's on.
Hey, Lynn ain't call me.
Oops. Just kicked my desk.
It's Joe Biden. What do you think about our campaign? Should we be doing this summer? Tell me here. My team is finalizing our summer. Man,
that might be.
I should join. No, because see, you give money one time for a political campaign, you will get emails for years.
Oh yeah.
God dang. I mean, I don't mind doing it, but good grief.
Yeah. They will be hounding you to death.
Sure. I would give a lot of money if somebody says, okay, you can get your job back from the IRS and we'll pay you your back pay for 4 years plus benefits plus everything. You know, I could actually sue the IRS and get my job back if I really wanted to do it.
Really?
Yep, go to federal court and do all that. But I said, you know what? Do I even have the energy to fight and get my job back? Someone, I can do it, but
Yeah.
they hiring people now for seasonal customer service.
Hmm.
But
Probably
I
working
feel
from
like
home.
dealing with
Too.
all that stress.
Probably working from home too.
They've been talking about working from home for years, and they so slow about it.
Hmm.
They've been talking about that for years. They don't even have to. Their computer systems and stuff so dang old.
Yeah.
I don't know if they would ever do it. They probably will. They said they were, but you know, Trump being in office, they're not going to approve no money.
Right.
So that's going to be a hard thing. Hey, who else on here? 2 people. Where is
Hey, two
Jeremy
people.
at? Hey, chat. Where's everybody? This fella ain't been on for. Okay, now it's grown to 4 people.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and tell your dog and cat about us too.
You could have 3 cats, 3 kittens. They all ran for food today. I put one big bowl, and all of them were eating out that one bowl, and then one put their feet in the bowl and turned it over. So I had to have 4 bowls and shh.
Crazy cat lady.
No, I'm not. Do not call me that. I will get rid of those cats before I be known as that. You know that's my biggest.
No, do not.
Yes, I
Do
will.
not get rid of the cats.
Yes, I
You
will.
can't get. No.
Yes, I will. I'm gonna draw them in the car. They're gonna get in the car. I'm like, okay, y'all. I don't care. She said, why that person? And I'm gonna drive off and then get out.
And then they'll come. And then they'll come right back to you because cats do that. They know exactly where they live, and they'll come back to you with kittens.
Not if I drive far away, they won't.
Yeah, they will. Have you ever seen the movie Homeward Bound?
That was the
Dogs
dog.
Yeah, they got lost all the way across country, and then boom, they found their way back to San Francisco.
Not no cat. No cat can't do that.
Cats can do that. Yeah, they can. Cats are smart. They're smarter than dogs. Ask my cats.
So you think that cat that I had dropped off at the park up the street, you think that cat came back to my house?
Yeah, they've been known to do that. If they like you, then they'll come back. And I guess they like you.
Don't worry, I'm gonna find me a way. I can't keep all those cats.
But whatever you do, don't drop them off in the park for it. Because, you don't want to put them in danger. Just find a home for it. And make sure that they're not going to take them to an experiment place or anything. Make sure it's a good loving home.
No cats do that.
I'd say bring them over here. But Amy won't let me have another cat. So.
Mm-mm. Don't worry, I'm gonna take them to. There ain't no way they can grow like that. I can't have those cats around the house. Well, I'll keep them. I'll keep them, but they ain't going too far anyway. I see them out in the background in the woods. I'm like, what are they doing? It's not really the woods. It's just the other houses in the behind it. And I be seeing them coming from somewhere. I'm like, where the hell you came from? Coming back, walking out of nowhere.
They're looking for lizards.
Well, one of them, I think, was that damn Mittens.
Lizards.
Well, Mittens bought a dead something in his mouth the few weeks ago. I'm like, what the hell is that in his mouth? A bird or something?
They do that to bring you a present. Yeah, they think that they're bringing you a present.
Well, I need to I need to scrub my
They do
that
that
cement block tomorrow anyway when I clean up and cut that grass tomorrow. Yeah, I gotta cut that grass tomorrow. I'm gonna try to cut it. And then my neighbor may feel sorry for me and he may come over his lawn care and cut it for me. If I ask them, they'll do it because they're like, oh, Miss Teresa. So I'm gonna try so that way I don't feel like I'm taking advantage.
Yeah.
They probably would cut my grass anyway because they don't want make all the other neighbors look bad, make the neighborhood look crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna cut that grass tomorrow. I should have cut it today when I woke up, but I was like, I'm gonna cut it tomorrow. Hopefully, my neighbor be
I
out.
don't like cutting my grass. My neighbor mows it for $10. He mows it and weed eats it. And
yeah, and what
loves it
happened for
for
$10? They
so-
cut the line, the cable line.
No, but that wasn't his fault. That was the internet's fault because the internet person should have buried that cable way down below. And so, yeah, it wasn't his fault at all. He's on a riding lawnmower. I don't blame him. I blame the internet person. And the person that came out yesterday to bury that, he said it was only buried like a quarter of an inch. He said it should have been buried way deeper. And so now I can't blame the yard guy for that because he couldn't see it. But no, he does a great job for $10. He's on a riding lawnmower. And so I pay him $10. Sometimes I give him 15 because I feel like I'm underpaying him. He only wanted to charge 10, but I give him 15 because he does a good job.
Somebody need to come to my house and do mine because I wish I could find somebody $15. I said, oh, you come back every other week. Well,
I know. I should send him up there to Georgia. I'll tell him to get on 75 and head right on up there.
No, you have to go 75. Then you got to go 285 to 78.
280. Yeah.
I don't live on Highway 75. I live on Highway 78. Where's everybody? Ain't nobody in the chat talking. Let me see.
This is crazy.
I should put my little Cash App ticker on there. Comment and subscribe. Comment and subscribe. Cash App, please. Smallwood.
Yeah, I'll give you my Cash App too. You can send me some money too. I just had to pay my phone bill today and my AC and everything. So. Shoot, I'll give you my Cash App and my Venmo. I've got all the above. PayPal.
I should put my. I wanted to do the birthday fund. Donate to the birthday fund when I did. But I didn't even put it up.
Yeah.
When I turned 50, I never did it. I was like, man, who asked for? I said, who does that? But so many people on YouTube be having their Cash App and PayPal, and people be paying them doing stuff. I said, what are you doing? And they ain't talking about nothing. People be giving $10, $5, $3, $2. That little sector I was telling you about. Dang. And people be paying them. People be, they get something for it.
Yeah.
So that's paying. Even Patreon. I tried to do a Patreon page. I have a Patreon page, but mine is not finished completely. So that's when I want to do my consulting business. All that free tax advice I've been given from the years. But if I brand myself properly, I really could do it. Give people updates and stuff.
Yeah.
I think of people like Pay to Drive and whomever else they be getting. I said they ain't talking about nothing.
Yeah, you can make some money on it.
Oh
shit. I need to quit yawning. I gotta be awake for another couple of hours.
Why? Why you gotta be awake in a couple of hours?
No, I said I gotta be awake for another couple of hours. I gotta do infomercials.
I thought you dropped that block, the commit block. Oh, you talking about the one
Yeah,
in the
but
morning
I still
shift?
got to work from. Well, no, I got to work from 12:10 to 1:40. I dropped to 2 a.m., but yeah, I still got to work 12:10 to 1:40.
Oh, the 2 hours.
Should I drop to 110? Yeah,
Mm,
I might try to drop to 110 also because I'm tired. I think I'll do that.
well, see what happens and see, because I think people be jumping on board at night. I think that's when people call in.
Yeah.
But like I said, the last few nights when I work past night, they be fools calling in with their perverted ass. One person was whispering. He's
I'll
like,
tell them where they can.
he's like, say right here. I said, what? Excuse me? Hello? Jackass. He called. Oh, I mean, it'd be
See, I'd
cute
be
to
messing with
entertain them at night because you can pay per minute. But shoot, when it be time for me to go to bed, I was
Yeah.
like, I don't feel like hearing no foolishness. Who on here making a comment? Let me see. Hey, Ava, look at her. She's on here.
Avon, hey,
You gonna get on the live stream?
what?
Avon, go and click the link, and so you could go into the live stream. So I could invite you in the room.
Yeah, come on, camera.
You ain't gotta show your face.
Hey,
I'm gonna figure out how to not show
hey,
my
Teresa,
face.
Teresa, 140 is available also.
Mm-mm. They about to pay me
She
from
said,
yesterday. That's all I know. It probably
Yeah.
updated tomorrow because they
I
do
just
that. They probably just need to update it. So, and then I found out at
I
my
just
regular
released
job,
110.
they didn't pay me correctly for my overtime. You know, I told you I did that overtime at the company I was telling you. What? Too tired.
The
Miss.
oh,
You ain't
Avon,
tired.
you
Come
need to
on in
talk.
the room and click
Actually,
on that link. You put the link in here so they can click.
yeah, then that way you don't have to type. If you click on the link, then you don't have to type.
Exactly. You ain't gotta type nothing. All you gotta do is yip yap. You ain't gotta show your face. There's a way
Well,
that you
we'd
can
love to
hide
see
your
you.
face. I can't figure it out how to do that.
So I clicked on to drop 110. So hopefully somebody will pick it up or to turn green. Right now it's light blue.
You already dropping blocks. You didn't even start a whole week. Okay, how many hours?
I'm tired.
Are you gonna work? See, that's what you have to
Well,
do.
I'm still doing like
I mean, other than the 10 hours on the
I'm
weekend.
still doing 12:10. Yeah.
No, I'm
But I'm
saying
doing
during the
12:10 to
weekend.
110.
I say other than the 10 hours on the weekend, how many hours you gonna work for the whole week, each week?
I'll probably still do at least 10. I mean, I just need to, like, tomorrow I'm working 10
You have to do at
to,
least 10. Okay, you ain't listening. You're
yeah,
required to do a 10-hour on the weekends.
right.
That's minimum. But what are you gonna do during the week?
Probably 10 hours during the week. 10 to 15, maybe 20. Because see, what I need to do is I need to, like you said, I need to figure out a schedule and just kind of stay on it. But I gotta find
You
out.
have to do it before everybody else start clicking on those commits. Then you gotta like find something to do. Okay,
Yeah.
see like me. Before I had overtime at Concentrics, and I got off at 6:30. So I know I'm not gonna jump on there at 6:40 because that's too short,
Right.
Because I want to, either try to get something to eat, rest my throat. Then I start at 7:10. So if I do 7:10 till midnight or 11:40 and end at 12:10 at midnight during the weekday.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's like during those hours, if I get 4 hours 3 of those hours may be talk time. So it's like in between, I may get 3 hours.
Yeah.
So, and then when I'm off on, after Tuesday evening, because I'm off Wednesday, Thursday, I'm trying not to do a whole bunch of hours, like 8 hours every day, because I had some things to do with merchandise. That's why I do the merchandising gig, and then I do field agent. Sometimes I get $14, just to do 2 little things. That's why I said I hope that tomorrow some of these things are available, because Dollar Tree is literally up the street. And then the other one, Big Lots, I was supposed to go there today. That one is right around the corner. And then they had Lowe's. That's up the street, 714. I got $21 that I could easily do. No, more, Snellville. Man, please let this be there tomorrow. But they don't give, field agent don't like to give you all of them at once. If I click on 2 of them, they may say, oh, this one's not available anymore. I'm like, how the hell is that available anymore? Because I think they only let so many iPhones captures to take it. So if I'm having to get something at field agent, I try to do field agent at least maybe 2, either if it's $5, $6. If I could do 2, that's like $12 just to do what? Nothing? Take a picture and go home?
Yeah, you can't beat that.
Mm-mm. See, you're not trying to make a whole bunch of money, think you're gonna make a whole bunch of money in with field agent. That's like little stuff, and I let it accumulate.
Yeah.
But they've been having these surveys, been having these specials, $140. I'm like, what? And by the time I look at it, somebody already took it. Like they had one today, $46.80. Offer already expired. Oh man, this was right up there, the damn Murphy USA, right up the street in Lilburn. This was in Decatur at Whole Food. I'm gonna request it again. See, I've been doing the infomercials on the phones that I've been kind of missing out on my other gigs that have been having it. All right, Avon, you ain't tired. Come on in.
Yeah, come on in, Avon.
Look at this. At Publix. At Publix and Who How they pay $20. I'm gonna claim it. It's a I hope I get this. You know what? I'm gonna claim it. Please let it be. Once you assign, you must complete within 6 hours. How do you want me to complete something in 6 hours if it's that means it's gonna expire?
Somebody picked them at 1 o'clock, so I only have to work 12:10 to 1:10. So I can go to bed at 1.
30 minutes, so you get another $12. $12 or $14.
Yeah, I'll be working for an hour, so yeah, I guess about 12 to 14, maybe 18 if I get a talker.
I know. Well, if you talk all day.
Yeah. And then tomorrow I work 10 till 11 at night. And then after that I don't work.
5 people in the room, but I ain't see nobody talking.
Y'all need to speak up or come on camera.
There's no private chat. Let me see. Nobody's talking in the private. All right, so my weekend recap. What is that going to be about? Pretty much nothing. I've been working.
Staying inside. Your ribs. Tell people about ribs.
Oh, the picture of the ribs. I'm gonna have to download that video and show y'all. I can show y'all more than I can talk. Wait a minute. How can I went over my budget by $994 over budget? This can't be right.
By the way, get this: our governor in the great state of Florida, he said that bars and clubs can open, but the thing is we have a curfew at 10 o'clock, from 10 o'clock p.m. to 5 a.m. So how are they going to open up clubs when we have a curfew at 10 o'clock at night?
Mm,
What are they going to do? Start going to the club after work?
a day party. I guess that's what it. There's day
Yeah.
parties that's popular, but that's usually on the weekends, it's like a Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And then I guess people will be day drinking too, because the bars have to close at 10 o'clock. Although I think Orlando, actually, their curfew started at 8 o'clock tonight because a lot of people were riding and stuff. So they actually moved it to 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock. Which it doesn't affect me because, I mean, I'm usually not out late anyway. I mean, once the sun goes down, I'm usually inside. So,
No, you're not.
yeah, I am usually.
But you be calling me at you and Amy, y'all be going wherever y'all be going. Be
If
11
we go
o'clock
out to dinner, but I mean, like if we go out to dinner that late, it's usually somewhere down the street. But I mean, like I usually don't do Uber Eats or anything like that late at night because I don't like to do apartments and stuff that late at night. Plus, I don't like looking for addresses and stuff that time of the night. When it's dark, I don't like to be, messed around with all that stuff.
Yeah, well, I'm so curious to see what people been doing now that they have that curfew in Atlanta. Like Terry Tips do Uber Eats. He also do downtown and stuff. So I know with their protesting, you can't go over there no more.
But for essential workers, you're able to work. So I'm wondering if Uber Eats is essential worker.
Nancy asked McDonald's at food delivery is not essential.
Yeah.
In my opinion, people need to cook. Stuff I could buy and stop eating out. That's why Culver's is on the list now. Culver's can't eat there.
I don't
No more.
understand why people order McDonald's on Uber Eats because, like, you have to say the place is 15 minutes away. Your fries are going to be cold and hard as a rock, and your hamburger be cold. Nothing good's going to come out of that.
Mm-mm. Nope.
So I don't get it why people order McDonald's on Uber Eats. Unless they're high as a kite or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah. So I'm gonna get something to drink and use the restroom, and then I gotta get on line.
Oh, it's 11:44. You still got 20 minutes?
Yeah.
All right,
Yes,
Avon,
it is.
you're still in this room. Come on and show your face.
I think she's coming on.
No, I just put that on there to show. I've been wondering how people be doing that on there. All right, y'all. No
Disappointing.
reason. It's 5 people in here, but yet only you, Avon, is in the chat. Who else is lurking in the background? I ain't gonna stay here too long because we don't have 30 minutes.
Are you gonna be awake at 1 o'clock or 1:10?
I'm gonna learn I'm still studying for my learning how to code.
Okay.
Nigga shit. She's saying, ha ha. Gabriel, come in the room and show your face for a second. Click on the
Yeah,
link.
don't be bad.
See, click on this link right here. I'm gonna call you
Yeah,
on the
don't
phone.
be bashful.
I'm gonna call her on the phone. She probably at work. Let me see. Hold on. Call you right on the phone. We ain't doing nothing. It's early for you. It's what, 8 o'clock?
California, it's almost 9 o'clock.
Lynn, where you at? I ain't seen you in here. I've been calling you. And you ain't even pick up the phone.
Yeah, Lynn, where you at? We miss you.
Yeah, so on my regular check, they missing me a whole 3 hours of overtime. I was like, what? I knew that thing wasn't. So they want to pay me my money. I don't know what it is. I said I did not leave early. I show up to work every day. I was on time,
Mm-hmm.
messing up my money.
All right, well, I'll call you at 1:10.
All right, then.
All righty.
I'll see you then. Don't get
All
one of those
right.
people who be like talking all drunk and crazy.
No, I'll have fun with them and then I'll disconnect their bet.
All right, have a good day. Bye.
I'll give them your number.
We'll get cursed out. Curse them out, but I might as well have the way I say stuff.
Yeah.
I said, Master, are you going to place an order or not? Because if not, call back when you figure it out.
Do you want to flippity fish or do you want me to flippity you off?
You want the flippity fish? See, the people who be ordering the flippity fish, they not as bad because they really be nice people.
Yeah.
It's those other people with that damn. I said, sir, ma'am, it's a trial. It's $14.95 and $19.99. It said it was 15. No, it did not. It said to try it out for 30 days. You pay a fee, and if you don't want it, then you pay $239. I get straight to the point. And the minute I say that, I know they ain't ordering it. I hate ordering. I hate when they calling about that.
Yeah.
I probably didn't sell a whole lot of those. And I already told you what I be thinking about certain people.
Yeah.
Broke ass.
Oh yeah.
No, well, you ain't gonna order no damn whatever. It's a trial. You try it out for 30 days, and then if you want to do a single payment, we wait the $35.
Yeah.
You waste of time. And something asks questions 50. I said, sir, I already answered that question. You asked it in a different way, but it's still the same question.
Tell them I am not customer service.
Big sales. We don't do. You rude. Ma'am, I said, how I'm rude? You cut me off, and you didn't let me answer your question before you asked the other question. How are you going to ask me a question and then get mad, and then you ask me another question and not even allow me to finish answering your question? You know, who to be? They didn't try to go through the whole spill. Like I'm telling you, it is one black guy. He sound a little slow. He be calling in there at night. How many cookbooks? Like, I'll take 4. I'll be like, 4, really? 4 cookbooks. How many units do you want? 2 thing credit card thing be 500 something. And then I already know it's a fake order. Then when I click on it, declined, and I already knew. I was like, why this person? Then after that, I said, wait a minute. Like that lady I told you the other night. She gonna call me, give me the same. I said, ma'am, why did you call back again? I'll see if this card work. Well, if the card didn't work the first time, it ain't gonna work again on the second.
Exactly.
The card number that you gave before. Young lady, you let it be. I put the headset down on the table. I was like, you know what? Headset like this. Man, is this the same credit card that you used that was declined when you called last time? And rather than ask the question, just run the card. You're gonna run the card. And I'll be like this. Headset be right on the table. You talking to and the thing be on mute. I ain't not arguing with you on no phone over no damn credit card that's a fraudulent card.
Right.
You still there? You still there? I can hear it right over there. You still there? They be right on the table. And then I watch the timer keep going up, and then they hang up. I don't think you're a supervisor. I am the supervisor. They just don't,
Yeah.
how you
I'm
gonna
the
call it a
employee,
bogus
I'm
credit
the
card?
supervisor, I'm everything.
Where you calling from? United States. Where?
India.
We argue. I said, what is that? I said, what does that got to do with anything? I mean, you got right
Exactly.
back where I'm from, but they be trying to get all up in the stuff.
Yeah.
Georgia,
What
where?
what
No,
state do
I
you live
do all that. The state of Georgia.
in? Yeah.
What's your last name? We don't give out our last name.
We don't do that.
You got an employee?
I don't
No,
want-
we got an employee number.
Yeah. I told a guy one time when he asked for my last name, I said, "Sir, I don't want you stalking me on Facebook, so I'm not giving you my last name." He's like, "I'm not a stalker." I'm like, "Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm not giving you my last name, so there."
Really?
Yeah.
They don't give out your last name or nothing.
No, I don't ever do that. Too many stalkers out there. Want my
They all
beautiful
up
body,
there.
you know?
Be all up on there and be trying to look, just like that dumb lady in the Central Park screaming and hollering about some black man taking a picture of her and her dog, and he tried.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, your butt got fired because they found you on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was posted on Facebook, and somehow they find, all they need is a little bit of piece of information. And they know
Yeah.
where you work at, everything. Boom.
A little bit
Dumbass.
goes a long way. All you need is a computer and a last name, and you got everything.
That's like I be trying to tell people that other job I'm telling you about. They be calling it in. Somebody hacked my phone. Man, ain't nobody hacked this phone. Somebody made these purchases straight up from this, using that from that store.
Yeah.
Yeah, God, they be thinking, oh my, you 3-year-old, 3-year-old order no Showtime. They ain't no 3-year-old order no BET.
Right.
You had it for a whole year. Really? 3-year-old, just a 3-year-old so happened to order BET. What do you know about that? BET, really? BET, Showtime, and ESPN. They be blaming everything on kids. They got my phone and they just ordered it. No.
They magically knew my username, my password.
They went all the way in the advanced settings of a phone and clicked on that and do all that to get, they get on my nerves. They be blaming on kids. Don't be blaming on no kids. Oh,
Right.
how old is 5? Really? 5-year-old ordered all that. Right. Okay. And I'm thinking this in my mind. I said, okay. They did all that. Sure wish to know I came across a 5-year-old that could do all that.
Exactly.
4, 6. Hey, Coolest. Now everybody want to come on. They be tripping. People be. Now I know kids be having tablets and stuff, but dang.
Yeah. Hey, Soulless. Hey, I'm gonna get a drink and also go use the restroom, and then I'll give you a call about 1:00 or 1:10.
All right, I'll be learning my code, learning how to code. Maybe I'll jump on the phone, depending on how I feel.
All right.
All right, who's the next one coming on the StreamYard tonight?
See you later,
David.
All right.
I want to see what you up to with the how you going on with the calls.
Cool. Yeah, do that.
Should put me in the Zoom room so I can see. All righty then. Okay,
All right,
who's next to come up on here? See us. Don't forget to thumbs up when you exit the room.
Tell your dog and cat about us. See ya.
One day I'm gonna bring them on. Monday I'm gonna bring one of them on. I'm gonna have one of them in the house and say, "All right, this is." Bring on one of them. What you guys are up to? Nothing. All right, David. Talk to you later. Oh, all right, Colas. Come on in the room. Click on the link. I'm tired of one-side conversations. Oh, David already left. David had to go to work at the infomercial. Remember I was telling y'all about that? So David got on. He started when I was telling y'all the other. Yeah, I closed the window. Well, let me see. Nope. The shade is down, but the window is still open. All right, close. Click on this link so you can click on so you can be the next one to go onto the StreamYard. I ain't gonna be on here all night because I need to do some practice. I'm learning how to code in Python. So that's what I picked that back up again. So remember that Udacity when I was doing the fiber optic network, learning how to install cable. So that was Udacity. So they have a program that you can learn how to code, and it's free. So they picked the first 300 and something people to get that software development program for free. So, but I have to go back and learn basic programming. So that's what I started to pick up again. You know, I started learning that a couple years ago. So I was learning it, and then I got so preoccupied doing Uber Eats and Grubhub and all over the place. So that's what I've been doing. I can show y'all real quick. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I got that thing. I'm going to share it and show y'all what I've been doing. All right, I'm back. Okay. So you see right here? This is what I've been learning. So this is just a sample of what I've been learning. So I wrote this little code. Now, it may not be a whole lot, but it's a whole lot to me. So this little bitty program is Python. And now it says syntax error, invalid syntax. So I got to correct this line number 3. So I got to figure out how to do that. But yeah, so I've been doing that. And then I've been learning CSS and let me stop screening. Okay, so as y'all can see, that's the little program that I wrote. So I've been learning that for the last day or so. And it's Introduction to Python Programming. That's supposed to be one of the easier languages to learn compared to others. So between learning that and how to do HTML, because that's what you could do to write websites. So a year ago, or a couple years ago, I was trying to learn and develop my own website. So in doing so, that's what I've been learning. So I learned that a couple years ago, and I've been learning it on and off. So after I got so preoccupied in doing Uber Eats and driving all day, all night, and it kind of took away from my lessons. So I said, dang it. So here it is, 3 years later, well, going on 4 years. I'm still learning, but I'm not saying it's a guarantee that I would have landed some lucrative job or career, but it is the wave of the present, future. And even if you're not into programming, learning, being a software developer, most jobs, if you learn even data science or being an analyst, that's where the jobs are. That's where the opportunities are. So adding that new skills to your resume and learning how to do that, you're guaranteed, not guaranteed, you most likely will get marketable skills and make yourself more marketable for other opportunities. Even if you do it, even if I learn on my own and develop something on my own, it's good. It's an excellent skill to learn. It's more important than any kind of put it this way, it's an essential skill to learn. And there's such a demand for people with those skill sets that when you look, like when you look for positions, LinkedIn, and you start seeing all these position openings, even like Amazon. And they were looking for people in those type of careers. And they always said, oh, we can't find anyone suitable in that kind of career and opportunities, but it's there. So I found my little niche of I wrote this on my board the last couple of years ago, and I had said grown women can code too. And we put that little link in there. Grown women can code too. So this is the website I've been trying to develop. Grown women can code too, because I'm so, I don't want to say black women can code too, but every time I look at things on the internet, YouTube, it's always people from India or some geeky white guy, and you may see some black men doing, black guys, but I never seen women, black women, I hardly see women in the STEM. Now, they've been trying to increase the STEM and trying to get people to go into the STEM field. And there's so many levels of STEM careers. STEM, if you don't know what that means, science, technology, engineering, and math. And with the exception of my aunt that I know, she's been in the sciences and math, got a degree in mathematics and been in, wrote many programs at Google that's patented. And through the years, I watched her career develop. She's in technology, and even when she was teaching, even when she wasn't a teacher or instructor, even when she worked at the University of South Carolina, where I got my bachelor's degree, I see so many people, India, China, people from Asian, Chinese, Indian, white, always in the office, and she's mentoring them in the technology field. But rarely you come across too many black women going into the field. And then when they try to stress STEM careers, they try to focus on the younger people. But I said, what about people now? I'm 51. What about people in their 40s and 50s? You're never too old to learn new skills. So I always felt that a lot of organizations, they want to promote STEM careers, but they don't really want to focus on training those who want to go into a second career, or they're in the second part of their lives. It's like they think that, oh, if you 45, most definitely 50, they act like they have no use for you at that age. So I said, you know what? Yeah, I've been learning this for the last 4 years. If it's a slow process because I'm self-taught and I'm self-learning. So it takes a whole lot of time for me to really get used and get comfortable to learn the code. And then I was so mixed up between, okay, which one should I learn first? Python, Python's the thing, and then Tableau. And now I even try to go to Emory for continuing education. And, you ask people, I'm interested in entering the field as a data analyst, or I want to do programming. They're like, well, what do you have experience? How are you supposed to have experience or get experience and get an opportunity if you brand new? So I get kind of deterred when I hear people make it seem like unless you coming straight out of high school and you start in college, they act like learning those type of skills is only for the young. Now a lot of people older, because even when I hear them on the job, they say, I'm too dumb, I'm too old to learn. I said, stop doing that. I always tell people, stop doing that. Stop saying that. Just because you don't know how to do some basic thing on a phone, or you think you don't understand basic things on a phone, that doesn't make you stupid. It's just something new that you have to learn. And to be honest, a lot of these kids, they get on the phone, all they want to do is talk, play games. That don't make you no more technically advanced either. If anything, people Google things for answers, don't even know how to use their critical thinking skills. So being young, and just because you think you have access to technology, don't make you no more smarter than someone who's older, who came into something new in technology. It's just the fact that you're not exposed. That doesn't make you stupid, and that don't make you dumb or uneducated. That just simply make you unaware. And being unaware means that you're now given the opportunities to learn. And there's a lot of resources online that I'm doing, and that's why I'm really taking time out and resume my love of learning and skills. Not so much to go into the career field, because I probably got a good 15 more years, 16 more years of my working life before I retire. And if I could do something in that 15, 16 years, and I learn something new and develop my skills and contribute to an organization as a consultant, or even working for myself, doing that, learning that skill, I know that there's opportunities to learn. So that's what I'm going to do. So this COVID-19 lockdown, it should give a lot of people opportunities to learn some new things, while you're home and, rather than sitting around eating, getting fat, doing nothing, learn something new, Everybody should learn how to code, even if it's something basic. It's like learning to code is like learning a foreign language. It's a skill set that's needed. It's a skill set that's in demand. And it's something that everyone needs to learn at any level of your job, wherever you work at. But if you're that one person in the group that learns how to analyze data, and you're that person in the group that could give your input in studies and giving ideas to people in management, and you that one person who knows that, especially if you're in a small organization, you that one person that they can't get rid of because you're the only one that learns the company insight, especially when it comes to data, because data is what's important. That's what drives marketing. That's what drives sales. That's what drives new ideas. So when companies need to analyze things, that's what data scientists are. That's what so many companies need people to do. So when I was growing up, going with the college, undergrad, MBA, I didn't have that opportunities at that time to such field because it didn't come out till maybe later in my life, but that doesn't mean it's too late to learn. So when I see people in industries, in IT and big, huge companies, mid-sized companies, technological companies like Facebook, Google, Apple, you never see any, I don't see too many people like me, for whatever reason, they speak about diversity, but diversity doesn't necessarily mean, okay, it's diverse because you got Indian and women. That's diversity, but is it truly diversity? I don't think so. So it's kind of hard to try to start over into a career, but at the same time, I find it interesting and I find it like, wait a minute, I know, I remember that because I did learn programming years ago, back in the day. I took an introduction to computer science course. I took a course in programming, and I remember doing that in high school. I remember that Apple, everybody that 1980 something when Apple came out, and you had to write that little program in DOS, and it says, print, run, all that is a programming language. And I was like, okay, I remember that. I remember that concept, X's and O's, no, ones and zeros, and all that basic things. I remember learning that. I said, okay, the if ands, if then statements, and logic. That's all related to learning of programming. So I remember I've always done that. I've always did very well in math, and I was very good at math and science. But as the years went by, they always figured girls should not learn science, or they weren't exposed to science and math. They figured the only people who knew science and math, it was if you was Asian. I mean, back in the day, it was the Asian students. They thought they was the most smartest ones. They're not naturally smart. It's just they are more disciplined, and they were probably exposed to that, but that don't make them more smarter. So I always had that interest. But when you don't have mentors, I didn't really have mentors like that to expose myself to those type of careers. And those type of careers didn't exist. The type of careers that's in demand now for the next century and the next opportunities. Because as we enter in a recession and we enter into an economy that's going to be very bad and ain't gonna be better. Unemployment numbers a couple of days ago, I heard it was 15% unemployment. Now that's bad. So millions and millions of people are filing for unemployment. And yes, the COVID virus, Corona, probably brought and escalated the recession, but it was always known that there was going to be a recession anyway. It said months ago. It said we're going to enter in a recession. Didn't know when, but they said it was going to happen. So when the Corona came around, it really exposed the recession to come and escalate it way sooner than normal. So even if things were to open, things were to go back as normal as people may want to think it is, a lot of people were on the verge of losing their jobs anyway. Even if the coronavirus didn't come about, the economy was already going downhill. So if you're a person who's working on these gig economy jobs, doing food deliveries, or even if people were to start picking people up again, taking them to work, that's already a done deal. Most of these companies, now that they've been exposed and people are working from home and they realize how much money they're saving in regards to office space and how technology has evolved where people could work from home, they're going to probably keep people to work from home if you already have a job working from home. You will continue to work from home, and therefore that creates people not having to need to use Uber or take Uber and Lyft to go to work because they're going to be at home. So there's no need for that. And then for those restaurants, and there were some very good restaurants in Atlanta that closed down permanently. Even with the stimulus, they weren't able to keep themselves viable. So with a lot of that going on, that's going to be a lot of cuts. And then the other factor is companies were already losing money and they're closing down. They had to lay off. They were laying off people, and people are still being continued to be laid off. They were saying how I need a what? You need a what? You're missing something. I need and save money. Okay, I don't know what that means. So with the economy already was on the brinks of decline, and the virus basically escalated more, and then it's going to probably get worse. So if you're not in a field that's in great demand and need, like healthcare, you don't necessarily have to be a nurse or a doctor, or if you're not in a field that's in demand of a shortage, such as IT technical support of some sort, or having a skill like learning programming and data science and things of that nature, because I could enter in any field learning that skill. What I'm learning, I could go into the healthcare, I could go into private sector, I could go for financial. They're always going to need people in that type of field and that type of knowledge. That's always going to be in a demand. So either you either set yourself up to learn something new that's going to be viable in the next decade or even now. And it's not about owning your own business either. People say, why did you only start your own business? It's not always about starting your own business either, because that's not guaranteed. That takes a lot of capital. That takes a lot of money and everything else. but you got to find a solution to a problem when you start a business. And starting a business is not guaranteed. Flipping houses and all that stuff, that takes money and that takes risk. So what is there to do? The only thing there is to do at this point is one, you live below your means, you watch your budget, you watch what you spend, you cut down on your debts. So my credit score finally came back up to what it was. Well, it's still not what it was, but I checked today, my credit score finally got back up to over 700. My credit score, when I had these issues and problems in the last couple years, that thing went down to 620. 600. I was like, what the hell? So it took me a couple years to go and build that back up. And it's good, but it's not excellent like it was when I first bought my home, when it was over 700. But I had to, um, this month, I'm going to seriously start saving money and cutting back on things. I still got some things I need to catch up on, like HOA fees, but I'm not trying to create small debts. So the credit card's paid off. That's great. I'm just trying to pay up my HOA fees that I'm behind. So I'm gonna get that out, try to put that back on track. And, mortgage wise, I'm back on track, so thank God I didn't have to, do anything crazy like foreclose or nothing. But even then, my plans for my home is either I'm going to move to a little house. I don't know. I've had this obsession of wanting to move, eventually probably move back to South Carolina. My mother's getting up in age, and, eventually I know I have inheritance in South Carolina. So, probably eventually go back to South Carolina one day. Maybe soon. I don't know. It depends. Less than 10 years, put it that way. Because at that point, I wish I was in. Colas, you need to send me an email. Email me. I'll tell you, because the job I'm working at, they're looking for people. It's technical support for a large company. Some of y'all know what it is, because I told y'all personally. Send me an email. They're looking for people to work from home. I don't want to tell you online, but send me a message. Because I'm a technical advisor. That's what they call them. But they hiring. They need people. What state do you live in, Colas? I already told David he's working at as an independent contractor for NextRep. They looking for people. He started already. There's some good money in that. Like I said, ain't nothing hard and difficult about it. Where I'm working at now, they hiring people too. But I have to make sure they're looking for people too. So at this other job I work at, I don't want to tell you what it is, but I'll tell you. You don't need another stimulus check. That stimulus check, yeah, it may be good for a little $1,200, and you can pay a bill. But to be honest, I don't want another stimulus check, because I rather that they decide to eliminate a debt like student loans and say, okay, we'll forgive $50,000 of student loans or something, but I don't want another stimulus check. Let me tell you, another stimulus check is going to really put this economy in a recession, and it's really going to create more problems than we need. in my opinion. If they give another stimulus check, who you think's paying that money back? That trillion, they already gave out $2 trillion. Then you want to give another $1 trillion? No, I'm sorry. A stimulus is not going to put this economy and it's going to bring it to a point where it's going to be disaster. And I'm going to tell you right now, if Trump goes, if you got, put it this way, those HOA fees that I owe, if I had to subtract the attorney fees that I had to pay for that HOA fee shouldn't have been what it is. That's on me. So that's on me. So I mean, my HOA fees. When I fell behind after I left the government and I was working doing Uber and doing Uber, Grubhub, and all those food apps and everything else, um, I was and it exhausted my savings because I had sustained a substantial amount of money in my savings at the time. And if I had to, 2020 hindsight, there would have been a lot of things I would have done differently. If I had knew about certain jobs like what I was doing, I was barely making it. I only made just enough money when I was doing those food delivery apps. Was still not enough money for me to pay my bills. I had to use I had to dig into my emergency fund to pay my bills. Okay, Colas, they hiring. We're in Florida. Exactly. Orlando? If it's in Orlando, okay, great. It's perfect for you. They are hiring in Orlando. You had the perfect state. Send me an email and put down something so I know what email is because I get a lot of email. They're looking for people to work from home, and you in the perfect city. They're looking for people. And then when you do that, I still do the conference calls. You do the conference calls for who? Well, you and David, y'all in both in Florida, so I know a couple of companies that are looking for people, especially if you live in Florida. There's a lot of work from home jobs. You think they will? I don't know what you mean. You think they will? He do? I don't. Okay, why are you saying and speaking broken English? I don't know what you say. You think they will? They think they'll. He do what? Who? Who are you talking about? Hey, Amy Lynn. Carlos, you need to clarify yourself because I don't know what you mean. Well, all I know is this: if they issue another stimulus check, I mean, yeah, I'll take it, but I'm gonna tell you, there's consequences to that too. And then it gets to the point where things are so high in price, like basic things, it's gonna go up. It's gonna go extremely up. All right. Do anybody want to get into this conference thing, you can come on, step on up to the plate, click on the link, and go ahead and join. Who I've been on here longer than I need to be. All right, y'all come on in the room, hit the thumbs up. I'm only gonna be in here for about 2 more minutes, and after that, I'm going to bed. So I need to start learning. So y'all holding me up. All right, so I ain't got much more to say. So I don't do conference calls. When you say conference calls, yeah, I do conference calls. If you're talking about, I never really, yeah, you talking about Hangout. I don't think Hangout is anymore. If you do the conference call, I don't think Hangout still work. I'm gonna try and see, but I think it's Zoom. I'll send you a Zoom link. Yeah, I know you talk about the Hangout was that was Hangout with Google, but I think Google discontinued the Hangout room. So now that's why StreamYard. That's what I'm saying. If you click on the link that I have in the chat, you can click on the link and then do the StreamYard, and we could do the conference call there. But your chat is delayed. Oh, okay. I figured it would be. That's why I was asking you what you're talking about. If you send me your email, I could do Zoom, and Zoom is free, and Zoom will allow you to do a conference call in the Zoom room. So if you want to go into my Zoom room, send me your email. So when I send an email, I could actually send out a link and do a Zoom, and then for that way it won't be on YouTube and it won't be put out like that. So a private Zoom. I do have a Zoom room. So let me check something here. Hold on a second. Okay, so I'm back. So basically, this is my Zoom room, the personal Zoom room. I know it's a long link, so that will be the Zoom room that's my personal Zoom room. So I could do um if I'm on Friday, I'll be on Friday. If I'm on Friday, I'll be on late Friday. So and then when I'm on here Friday, I will put the link out and do the Zoom and then go from there. So all right, so let me go because I gotta go to the bathroom and I will talk to y'all later. So y'all have a good night.